Okay. Get good luck and have fun. Copied and pasted. At the last moment, I am unsure about that particular palette for Shantae. Move over to 8. Copy that. Attaboy, Psycho. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. I can't help but thinking that Psycho had another moniker somewhere else. But either way, it's cool to see him around in the SM races because he's a name that I remember from back when I was just watching. Be an absolute treat to have some of those guys back sometime. But alas, also been like years and years. All the 7s. $43.33. I got all the 3s. Don't need to worry about Mainwave playlist just yet. It's only down to... I decided to worry about it anyway. Come on, man. Tell me I'm not on that elevator. Gosh dang it, I'm the one on the elevator. Come on, man. I'm sitting here holding left. Girl's just like, what? I don't know if I've seen it where he just doesn't drop anything on that first round. Get in there. Oh boy. Come on. Too late. Area suit. That's a hat. I didn't think they'd get me that second time. Let's go fast. Wow. God-awful farming. It's a W. So yeah, just recently decided to actually look in the place where I thought my NES and SNES minis were, and sure enough, that's exactly where they were. Now I've got those plugged in to my TV that's in the other room. I don't have a an HDMI on my CRT, which is what I'm currently playing on. I mean, I have other TVs or monitors that I could use, but I don't particularly have that much space. Well, we got best crabs anyways. That's good. Okay, he and I are a little bit closer than I thought. That's fun. Just dumb time to jump. I don't know why I paused there. Why I paused there? I'm not even gonna bother. I'm gonna hit him with a big boy shot. Because I also screwed up the first X Factor. Man, he was right on top of it. Got him. Oh, we got him. I did not pay attention to his patterns, though. I so infrequently do. I think I recognized them in the moment. That's the ceiling. ball, Woody. Get down in your ball, woman. And farming has just not been good. I really thought I had it that time. Like, I recognized that I got it, and turned around and got up. Just as quickly as I need to. I even got off the shot to open the door in time, and I just need to get up there a little faster. as good of a shrimp fight as I can ask for. Space, yeah. Yep, come on. Right. I know I mentioned it to Paul earlier during our gaming session. But just a couple days ago when my dad was in town, he decided to make French onion soup. It's a soup that I've never personally made before. I don't know if my dad had before, but it had at least been a long time. But I was like, no, we're gonna keep the ingredients like super simple. Gonna make this something that's like something that you'd find on the back of a soup can. We just got 2 onions. They didn't have any yellow onions. Well, they didn't have any individual yellow onions. We only needed 2. Probably could have gone with 3, but I didn't need an entire bag. You just get those sliced up real nice and thin. Put a whole bunch of butter in it. Just cook those onions on a low or medium low kind of heat for just an hour. And you just, you know, keep stirring. And after about, yeah, like 45, 50 minutes, the onions start just getting real nice and golden brown. The only seasonings we really used were salt and pepper. Like right as the onions were getting to that stage. Because then, pretty much right after that, when we added 2 full containers of beef broth. And I mean, yeah, 2 containers of beef broth will make anything that you're trying to call a soup taste good. But at the same time, onions that have been cooked low and slow in butter for an hour, you know, that flavor tends to come through. And then you just bring that to a boil. Let it, like, you know, put the heat up on high or medium high. And just let it condense a little bit, let some of it evaporate. And just, you know, you have to get a clean spoon and keep tasting it every once in a while to make sure it's what you want. You did have to look for a little while in order to find the Gruyere cheese that is recommended to be used on top. And we just got a little package of like some sub rolls. Cut those into little slices. Gave those some olive oil. Pop those in the oven for long enough. Get those browned up a little bit and crispy. Put the cheese on the homemade crouton. Put that on the soup. I honestly think that it's a good enough flavor that it doesn't need any additional spices or flavorings besides just that bit of salt and pepper. But even when you hit it with that salt and pepper, it's been you know, the onion's just been cooking in butter for the past, 50 minutes. You hit it with the salt and pepper at that point to get those flavors brightened up a little bit. It's aggravatingly simple, and you just have to trust the fact that onions are going to do amazing things when you put them on low heat for a long amount of time in a good amount of butter. Get up there. But yeah, I guess maybe the only thing I could see maybe doing different if I made French onion soup again and I decided to try to make it different, I think I would substitute... I'd probably add more onion, first of all. Maybe even do a combination of yellow and white. Could be interesting. The thing I was thinking of is replacing either part of one of the containers of beef broth, or either replacing one of them or just part of one of them with a bottle of dark beer. I can see that being really good. And the dark beer that I'm thinking of in particular is Amberbach, which I have always thought of as a good beer for cooking. Also a good beer for drinking. Damn it. I think it was way back in the day when I used to watch Food Network, like, all the time. Like, literally, I would just have the TV on in the background, and it would just be Food Network. That would just be, like, my white noise. It was during some, like, Great Chili Cook-Off or something that I heard one of the chefs, one of the cooks, whatever, talking about using Amberbach beer in their chili. And it was like specifically Amberbach beer. And you know, sure enough, it's not a hard beer to find. At least not around here. It's just I can't get it in small amounts. I'm not necessarily a beer drinker. I have had some suds in my time, though. I'm not gonna lie about that. Another beer that might be good in that soup might be Kostritzer, the German black beer. But it's got some bite to it. Speaking of having some bite to it, not that a spider that small would have bitten me, but yeah, because I think Kostritzer might be just a little bit too bitter for that soup, but it was... If something can be rich and light at the same time, that's kind of what was going on with that onion soup. Oops. Dancing with the wrong Metroid, Shantae. Yeah, because Amberbach has some bitterness to it as well, but it's not as much as Kostritzer. And Psycho's finishing up with the palindrome time. $52.25 GG. And the GG. Purple Metroid. A lot of purple here. Nice. That's good confidence. Also, one more thing about the whole cooking with beer thing that I was just talking about. I follow the same rule that I would if I was cooking with wine, if I liked wine. That's only cook with something that you'd be willing to drink. Why I don't understand why cooking wine is a thing. But cooking beer isn't a thing. At least they don't have the nerve to just call it cooking beer right on the can. Hey, what's up, Psycho? Good race. always makes me really nervous when Mother Brain doesn't attack. It is really nerve-wracking. Because I'm sitting here doing the count in my head, and I'm getting up to like 8, 9, 10. It's like, you gonna do something, lady? But she's still gotten me with some clever catch-up in the past. It's like, I know she's going to do something, I know she wants to do something, but she's not doing anything, and it's freaking me out. Always the worst. And sometimes you just get trapped. Nothing you can do. What the hell? There we go. Noticed I didn't have that on. I would not have noticed that until I got to probably the exit of this room. So I'd be like, yep. Through that door transition, oh shit, I don't have screw attack on. There we go. Yeah, her walk cycle is kind of funny. A little back and forth. I assume that's what it's like in one of her games. I need to actually play one of those. Oh, don't jump over the boat. 59-22. I'll take it. GG. Yeah, well, I've been playing this game as just regular Samus for still so much longer. But yeah, once custom Samuses started becoming a thing, kinda decided that'd be a way that I want to play this game. I still want to see if it'd be possible to make an in-game character select for Super Metroid. I just think that'd be over the top. Because even if you just had, like, choice of one or two different skins, meaning a total of 2 or 3, you know, then you could still just make multiple ROMs. Mario and Luigi, Super Metroid. But I know exceptionally little about ROM hacking, anything involving that. So, you know, the next best thing is having a massive number of different ROMs with all these different characters. Some of them you still have the same visual cues as just normal Samus, so that's really nice. Like the Inkling Girl, like her foot positioning, foot placement, is like exactly the same as Samus's. And like the GF Trooper, I've nicknamed him Boy Samus because his sprite is so extremely similar to Samus's. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to play with all these different sprites. Dear Force! Wanted to see how similar to actual Samus that a lot of these sprites were. See you next mission. But yeah, like some of these sprites I can't take seriously while I'm trying to do a Super Metroid run. But for some odd reason, the Sprite Can is not one of those. The Sprite Can is actually one of my personal favorites. Something about the custom sprites that really fill out that sprite box that you get to work with. Big chunky sprites. Oh, the Windows cursor. I actually really like the Windows cursor. It's completely different because you have none of the same visual cues. But I did make my own custom version of the Windows cursor sprite. I changed the elevator pose from the index finger to the middle finger because I am a child. I really wish the Windows cursor was more than just black and white, though. Like, I kind of wish they could have snuck gray in there somewhere so you could make, like, the 3D... the 3D cursor. Something with shading, I don't know. Or, yeah, the inverted colors. Not exactly sure how to do inverted colors in a paint program. Since it's a sprite, it'd be like inverted transparent, but oh god. But yeah, that's something I'd like to see as well. But like my dude Bob, I never thought I'd see the day when I get to play Super Metroid as Bob. Because I definitely remember that game from the SNES when I was a kid, I just never played it. I just always thought it kind of looked cool. Fast forward a little bit here. Bob is this robot. In his own game, his antennae are noticeably longer. He also uses them to climb on pipes that are hung in the ceiling. Bob was definitely out on multiple consoles. Super Nintendo and Genesis. I think Bob was also supposed to be an acronym, but I don't know what it stands for. Could just open up the game. You can tell from the slightly askew pupils. He's a little goofy. Same engine as Wayne's World? You might know more than I would about that. I don't know if I've played Wayne's World. Ah, Wikipedia. Okay. That's interesting. That means that Wayne's World is potentially not as bad as I thought it might be. Ah, never mind. The end is near. That near. Finally gameplay. Oh, that was just the demo. Well, anyways, that's the story. He crashed his dad's car. Yeah, his antenna do bounce around a whole lot, but they did a really good job bringing this sprite into Super Metroid. Where's that, like... That's not his antenna that he's climbing with. That's a... Well, that's his other arm. Never mind, I'm dumb. Still, I don't think moving like that on a pipe is how... No, I don't think that's how that works. Anyways, get out of this. Oh my god, the Ronald McDonald sprite is so much better than I thought it was going to be. But thankfully they used the one from that game on the Genesis that Treasure made. The one character that's kind of conspicuous by his absence from the custom sprite roster, in my opinion, is the guy from Turrican. That it seems like a super obvious choice, but then again, I'm not the one doing it. Donald's Treasureland Adventure. I mostly did this to try to remember what the name was. There's your symbol of quality for Genesis games. Oh yeah. Actually made by Treasure, and it's called McDonald's Treasureland Adventure. It's really on the nose. Sound test. I think graphically, this has to be the best McDonald's game. Just because the sprites are so big and shiny and pretty. But can't discount Donald Land. Even though that's a silly video game and I will never be able to beat it. The only other competition would have been MC Kids. And there was like Game Boy MC Kids. Modern art masterpiece. That game is something else. Oh shit. Did that. I mean, Burger King tried. I do have a copy of Sneak King on the Xbox. That's close, but... Yo Noid was a thing. That was only a thing for like, what, 1 or 2 games? Actually exit through the exit. Holy shit, what? It's been a while since I've played this game long enough to get past the first screen. Oh! Ah. Oh, man. All right. Oh yeah, they also had the racing game in that group of games. The racing game, Sneak King, just walked around as the guy in that king suit, sneaking up on people and giving them burgers. Hey, Crustacean 7. Hey, Firebat. Of course. Alright. Alright, I guess I'll just... How quickly can I find a chain chomp Mario 3? I saw one of Mitch Flower Power's old Mario 3 videos the other day. And by old, I don't actually know how old. It was like the 25 things you probably didn't know about Mario 3. Turns out I actually knew about 2 of the things that were on that list. I don't remember what one of them was, but one of them was definitely that when you use the warp whistle, if you look down at the HUD, it says World 9. So I knew that technically there are 9 worlds in this game. But that was just one of the things he mentioned. The one thing that kind of freaked me out when I saw it was the fact that chain chomps can break loose. I wanted to see if I could find a chain chomp quick and stand in front of it and be on fast forward. Because I had just never seen it. Because I never stay on the same screen as a chain chomp for long enough. Those things scare me. Practical fear. Then Mario RPG happened. I thought it was cool that they were using, or that Bowser was using the chain chomps as weapons. Oh. Let's do this anyways. Toot. So I'll stop in here as well. I should probably look up where chain chomps are in Mario 3. What levels in Mario 3 yes have been 2-5. One of these. Yeah, down in the bottom left. World 9. There's just no pipe to get out here. Oh shit. Oh yeah, the other thing that I knew about from that list was collecting a 1-up at the same time as you whip a raccoon tail. It makes a goofy sound effect. Because that's happened to me while I've been messing around with the randomizer. The randomizer is the thing that gives me the confidence to play this game with just the frog suit. Mostly because you can make it so that Mario doesn't take damage. He'll still get hit, but just doesn't take damage from contact with enemies. Still like fall in lava or pits and die, but have to try to make it fair somehow, I guess. Oh, stop too soon. It's Boom Boom. I really wish we would have gotten this palette for Boom Boom more frequently. Shiny Boom Boom. Hello? Big box. Yep. I put myself in that position. Accept my fate. Baby, flowers. Waited. Get rid of that. Nice. save state here for no good reason. Oh hell, he's just right there. Ten, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 3, 5, 26, 27, 28, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 36, 7, 8, 40. Now his chain should start flashing too. We'll be on number 50, or 51, I think. When he actually breaks loose. Oh yeah, there it is. Chain's flashing. This is 100% intended mechanic. Yep, there he goes. And he's fucking out of here. He ain't coming back. Well, that's cool. I had never actually seen the game do that personally. I mean, I saw it happen in the video, but... Because again, you have to sit in front of one of these things and let it jump at you 50 times. I definitely see it being a lower number. Things would just be even scarier. But yeah, this little guy. I'm really surprised that he doesn't have a custom Samus yet. Maybe someone's working on it and I just haven't been in the Discord in a while. Because I'm not the most social person. Yeah, he does. He even has a morph ball. And some guns actually let you aim with a little degree of freedom. I don't remember what the sprite from the first game looks like. Oh, there we go. Might be because his shoulders swing too much. I don't know, you could probably not animate his top half. Have his legs moving. Ah, there's Morph Ball. Down in B. Ah. I may have to try to do this one myself. I don't think anyone else would be willing to. Get into the level. Good old Duck Dodgers, Daffy Duck. This game's music is not very good, but the game itself, for what it's worth, it's probably my favorite of the Looney Tunes games, based solely on actual quality of gameplay. I was not really a fan of a lot of the other ones. I mean, the Speedy Gonzales game is a pretty good Sonic the Hedgehog ripoff, but just go play Sonic the Hedgehog. That Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage, never really liked that one either. Really good sprite work. I really did want to give it a chance, but first handful of times I played it, I just couldn't figure it out. I erased my data lately? No, it's because Dynablade and Great Cave Offensive are the only games I play on here. It's your first time playing? No. Good, let me show you the tutorial anyways. Run, Kirby. Oh dude, Kirby Superstar is my other favorite Super Nintendo game, besides Super Metroid. Kirby was always one of my favorite Nintendo characters, which is why whenever I read one of those top however many games of all time lists, and they never fucking have a Kirby game, it's like, come on now. I understand that they're easy, but that should not be a limiting factor. Oh my god, Kirby's Dream Course. I kinda want to get that knockoff Kirby's Dream Course that's on Steam. I think it's called Bulby's Course. But also, I definitely need to play Kirby's Dream Course more. It is a fun game. Also played a lot of Kirby's Block Ball as a kid. That game was rough, especially like right in the last couple of worlds. Nice. Oop, get down there. Back on the way down. Nope, not in here. All right. Witch. It is possible to kill that witch in one cycle with the wand, the mirror wand, but I think you have to get that first hit in really quick. Now the big skip. See you later, castle. One of these days I'm gonna have to do another 100% playthrough Kirby Superstar, because that's always fun. Because I remember most things about this game. Some of the treasure locations in this, and some of the power locations in Milky Way Wishes. I may have to look them up, but would not keep me from having a good time. Get in there. Get in the cart. I mean, it's faster on this one to actually run, but I always get hit by something because I can't time my dashing mirror attack just right. Boom. That was fun. You didn't find any treasures. You did it. 0%. Now for Dynablade, all I really wanted to ever do with Dynablade was just beat the run that was on SDA. Because, well, if you know the run I'm talking about, then you know why, but the SDA run has a non-intentional death in Kirby Superstar. Oops. So, figured that might be a good place to start. The thing up here? No, up on the next screen. Yeah, there we go. He jumped it not at the right time. There. And yes, I use Mirror a lot. It is one of my favorite powers in all of Kirby. You do this weird turnaround. The coconuts land on you. Make him there. Need a tire. Alright, so I'm gonna let him fight the monkey for a little bit. Come in and finish him off. Take the hammer for myself. I meant to get rid of my ally for picking up the hammer. Oh well. Now I'm gonna have a sim mirror hanging out for a little bit. Pretty sure it's in this room, in that pit. But the SDA run just falls in that pit. It's probably the old SDA run by this point, hopefully. Ugh. Almost thought I was in trouble there. Hot dog waterfall. Meant to just hit him, but whatever. The wind-up is good. Oh. Guess that constitutes 100% in Dynablade. Unlocking both of the secret levels. Trying to not get your hammer stolen by Tack. Got it back amidst some consternation. At least want to finish this level. I missed. Missed again. Double poppy. Or that. Normally I do this cool thing where I hit him with the charged hammer. He goes flying across the screen. I go running towards him and then I pitch the hammer, which makes him blow up. Dynablade should be a quick enough fight. Sword. Left or right? Left or right? Right. Got him. The bouncy sword kill on Dynablade is so much fun. Push him off the cliff, Kirby. Oh, there is another race channel. Let me get out of that one. Sync for 10 seconds. Oh man. Video games. Anyways, I'm gonna hit the restroom so that I don't need to while I'm busy getting wave beamed. Be right back. Alright. To Roido. Let's get that ready. Good lucks and have funs. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Very blue. Tail, please. not a good omen. In 4372. These 43s are getting higher. I'd need to find my notebook to look up what my actual series PB is. It's 44 something. Squid morph. And missiles. Oh yeah. Now that I take a second look at that time. 46.97. I've been on the internet before. Close enough to stick in the landing. He ate one of my missiles. Whatever. Sneak that shot in over him, but whatever. Guess I paid for it. Get there and get the thing. Oh boy. Oh, Kirby Tilt and Tumble. Oh boy. So, I really want to play that game. And I want to play it on stream. There's only one small issue with that. And that's how the game is played. There's really only one way to play it on stream. And that is, you need a GameCube with the Game Boy player and the Game Boy player disc. And then a copy of Kirby Tilt and Tumble. But I'm pretty sure it's all just down to a matter of motivation, because I'm pretty sure that I've got all of those already. Like, I know I've got a GameCube with the Game Boy player. And I'm pretty sure, like 90% sure, that I've got Kirby Tilt and Tumble on cart. Like, one of the few Game Boy Color games that I actually have. Was that even a Game Boy Color game? I can't see on Rainwave because of the request banner. I think it was a Game Boy game that would have color if you put it in the Game Boy Color. I think it was compatible in both. But see, the other thing is, I have no way of proving that that's how I'm playing the game, because I don't have a webcam. And even if I did have a webcam, it would look like Fiesel's webcam, so... Good to see him doing speedrun stuff again. Although the games he's been playing since he came back have been pretty random. He's been playing through Doom on SNES. So basically, he just has the map up the whole time, because it's probably less laggy. Fucking got him. Red and yellow kill a fellow, red and black screw you, Jack. You're really a friend, you would stop giving me all these snakes. Yo, what's up, real work? Man, I'd be in so much trouble if I ever came across one of those things, because I can never remember. I can never remember the phrasing, and which color on which means you're okay. Which is a shame, because snakes are kinda cute. Kind of. Gotta get, like, that close-up of that one green snake. Got his picture on the internet. Just looks like the happiest little fellow in the world. Key is to avoid them all. Yep. Also a good strategy. Yeah, keeping him in a cage is probably not the best idea. I just remember way back in grade school when I went to some summer camp for, I don't know, like a weekend or something. I forget how long that camp was. It was a couple days. But there was, you know, some lady that was there teaching us about animals, and there was a snake. It was a small snake, so he was, you know, more curious and less hungry. Just remember him, like, wrapping around my hand and trying to squeeze my thumb. Fat and happy snakes. The best kind. That means they don't want to eat you. Don't know if I've ever actually considered having a snake as a pet, though. Like, they're neat. I don't think a snake as a pet would really be the best idea for me personally. Because I don't particularly want pets. Maybe if at some point down the line I have a larger living space, I might want to get a cat, but pets are also really expensive. Especially when you're the only person paying for the stuff. Yeah, the people at the pet store are like, how many goldfish have these guys bought in the past week? It's like, you know you've got to, like, recirculate the air in the tank, right? Oh man, Cat Cafe. That sounds like a good time. Cat cafes are far cry from something I just remembered, which was the pet store that they had at the mall. Now that I'm looking back on it, I can't imagine why someone thought that might have been a good idea. Having a pet store. It's like as one of the first few storefronts that you see in a shopping mall. Yep. Like, unfortunately, as much as I'd like to, I have far too much stuff that would get messed up from any kind of animal sharing my space. And not necessarily sure if I want to have the smells of pet ownership again. This is not a competition. That's right. No matter what, given the right color set on this sprite, I'm always going to see this character's top as a safety vest. The lines are in all the right places. Bright hazard orange. Aha. Booyah bomb! Jump, please. Found it. Get up there. Yo, best crabs. Let's go. Crabs have been very good tonight. Got best crabs in both runs. Can't complain. Still probably gonna fuck up Phantoon somehow. The very best of crabs. Ooh, I don't know if I'd want to fall into him, though. I think that's Spazer Crab trying to threaten me. Well, if they're the best, I wonder if that means that they're already cooked. I wonder if they're just like deep-fried soft-shell crabs. Now there's something I saw on Food Network back in the day that I want to try. A whole fucking soft-shell crab. Deep-fried. That was supposed to be a regular bomb and not a power bomb. I'm dumb. But yeah, just like a whole soft-shell crab. Fried up with some breading on it. On a toasty bun. Like some mayonnaise or some coleslaw. Round one should be good. Slow, but it was good. Slow, slow. Slow, slow, something I missed. This should still be good. It wasn't. I really wanted it to be, but it wasn't. I only got one of them to hit. I'm not over there anymore, dude. So kind of similar to how the fight went in the 9. Except I screwed up the first one in the 9. Screwed up the second one here. At least he hasn't gotten away from me tonight. And he just starts doing his own thing. Not giving a shit about rules and regulations. That's when Phantoon gets to be a real jerk. Too high, sparked, and some missiles. Let's go. That's the ceiling. Round 2. That's also the ceiling. No, round 3. I just broke my neck. Crushed it. Oh, I thought you meant my neck. Yeah. There's a big old dent in the ceiling now, so... Hope it learned its lesson. My C1 through 6 sure did. Squid. Who would leave a squid here? Let's take this downstairs. Blue ink. This pen is blue. Oh, almost. Oh, get up there. Oh man, so after recently getting my NES and SNES minis out of the little storage place that I had them in, just in a particular box. But after I got those out, one of the first things I did was I looked up a video to find out how to hack them. And it's a little bit more complicated than just hacking the Wii, unfortunately. I'm still gonna do it at some point. Maybe I can figure out some method of streaming those. The most important thing is I found my 2 SNES controllers that go with the SNES Classic, and those have the same plug as the Wii Remote. So if this fucking controller of mine ever really starts acting up, I now have a replacement. I have two, but one is within arm's reach. Well, I mean, hacking the Wii is dead simple. It's literally just having the right files on an SD card and plugging that SD card into the Wii. And kind of just letting it do its own thing. At least that's what it was for this one that I'm currently using. I don't exactly remember the process when I went through it about 4 years ago. Again, that Wii is the one that I ended up giving to my brother. But yeah, like, hacking a Wii is one thing. Hacking the minis, I just need to make sure I've got the right cords. I need to make sure I've actually got, like, USB data cords instead of just charge cables. The guy in the video was particular about that. Oh, damn it! That one dirty input right at the tail end, man. I got frustratingly close to getting that Shine Spark in the 9. I had the door open and everything. If I would have had just an additional second, I probably would have gotten it. The other motivating factor is, well, I don't really have a way to stream either of those classic minis, because they both go off of HDMI. Capture device I'm currently using is an Easy Cap that takes the red, yellow, and white cables. I can never fucking remember. Whenever in conversation, I need to remember the difference between component and composite. I can never remember. Yeah, if I ever check on any of my monitors to see if there's an HDMI out, I might be in business. Hello? Shoot button? Because that was kind of the particular thing about this CRT that I've been using for a while, is it has the audio-video output plugs. I don't know if that's just like a sign of how old the TV is, besides being a CRT. But I never really saw a whole lot of TVs with audio-video output plugs. Always inputs, but never output. Splattershot Pro. I mean, I guess if I didn't have a CRT to stream off of, and if something happened to the other CRTs that I have, I guess it would just go back to playing on emulator, a computer. I would really want some kind of adapter so I could use the controller that I want. Good news, I have those adapters. They're just in some other box that I've still got. 'Cause I had adapters for just about everything. I don't think I had an NES controller adapter. But I know I had Super Nintendo. Oh yeah, I wouldn't have had the NES ones, because I don't think I ever had NES-style plugs on my controllers. I think it was all like the Super Nintendo style. I got a Retro Duo way back when. The one I really need to find is my adapter for N64 controllers. Then I need to see if I can play Skyrim with an N64 controller. Damn it. I don't know about running Super Metroid with an N64 controller. That might be kind of strange. I'd have to use the C buttons as the face buttons. Start would still be start, but either B or A would probably have to be item cancel. N64 D-pad rubber in a SNES. Now, I need to do something about my D-pads. I don't know what. Like, I don't know what the solution is. I know the D-pads... Nintendo D-pads are just too small for me. I keep getting up inputs on horizontal inputs, getting diagonals when I don't want them. Okay. But see, the thing is, I don't think having 4 different buttons for a D-pad is the way to go. Because I used to think that. It's like, oh, I just need 4 individual buttons for the D-pad instead of them all being connected to one thing. But then I tried that with an old PS2 controller, and it felt really weird. Oh, God. Bonk. Ooh, boy. Let's go. Well, dead set. Jump, please. Dude, I need to just go download this album. If it's available for download. This chiptune 9 Inch Nails cover album. His Pretty Hate Machine is probably my favorite 9 Inch Nails album. Yeah, if I had to call it right now, I'd definitely say The Pretty Hate Machine is my favorite Nine Inch Nails album. They've got other good stuff, but that one just has so much good stuff on it. Get in there. There's Firebat taken first. The 48-23. Well, jump, spin, move, don't forget to breathe. Oh yeah. Kirby's Dream Land 1 is a deceptively difficult video game. And then if you play Kirby's Dream Land on the harder difficulty, it's not deceptive at all. It just becomes a hard video game at that point. I've always liked the idea with Kirby games that beating a Kirby game is easy. But beating a Kirby game 100% is difficult. Always appreciated that about all of the Kirby games I've played. played through Great Cave Offensive during the intermission. Got through that just fine. I did my usual thing of collecting 0% of the treasures. I was collecting those treasures, I'd still be playing. Probably because I would have had to take a couple of breaks, maybe look some treasure locations up that I'd forgotten about. I'd really want to go through Kirby Superstar 100% with a second player, though. Like, I mean, I've done it before by myself a couple times, and it's fine. I just think that Kirby Superstar is a really good two-player game. Squid's coming to get you. Well, wasn't looking at IRC, but Psycho finished with a 51-28. GG. Hey there, Crazy Al. Oh, baby. Okay. Zeb Skip has been forgiving tonight. Be hot, be naughty, be courteous. Ah, yes. If I have to have something carved into wood and hung above my bed, sure not gonna be live, laugh, and love. That hot mess out of here, lady. There we go. It's just one of the greatest little jokes from Rocko's Modern Life that I don't think a whole lot of kids understood. I need to break out my DVDs of Rocko's Modern Life again. Put them in an actual DVD player this time instead of the PS2. Or my computer. I'll remember, but last time I tried to watch Rocko's Modern Life on my computer, the screen kept, like, flickering to flat green. Yeah, I definitely didn't get that joke when I was a kid. Every time a gas cap is found, an angel gets its wings. Your teacher don't know squat, son. Dude, that whole episode, the whole Driver's Ed episode is just gold. I gotta help you if you get the fat guy. There's so many one-liners from that one episode. One of the best, in my opinion, is still the Wild Pig. I forgot to turn Screw Attack back on again. The one thing I've always said about Rocko's Modern Life is it had a level of humor and funniness, comedy, whatever, that was more consistent, but it didn't, like, when you compare it to Ren and Stimpy. God done. Or, 5845. GG. Yeah, the thing I've always said is Ren and Stimpy had higher highs, but lower lows than Rocko's Modern Life. Rocko was just more consistently funny, but not, like, as slapstick hilarious as Ren and Stimpy could be in the right episode. Thanks for races. Speaking of shows that had peaks and valleys with its comedy, a special mention to one episode of The Angry Beavers. It's the episode where they were trying to stay up all night. I thought that was the funniest shit in the world when I was a kid. Yeah, Ren and Stimpy... I'm trying to think of, like, how awkward and weird and sappy some Rocko's Modern Life episodes got, but... maybe it's just because I haven't seen them all in a while. But, like, the one episode of Ren and Stimpy where Stimpy... one of his farts gained sentience, somehow. And there was, like, this really creepy, awkward dynamic with Ren and Stimpy throughout, like, the whole episode. And it was just, like, this, like, emotional trauma episode. And it was supposed to be... the idea was... you know, they're getting so connected to a fart. But that joke would have worked for like 5 minutes. This was one of the episodes that had like a part 1 and part 2, if I'm remembering right. But it wasn't even just 15. Like, ran for the whole 25 or 30 minutes. But yeah, I don't... when it comes to the Angry Beavers, I don't remember too much about that show. Again, it wasn't even on Rocko's level. It was like maybe the next step down. But yeah, that one episode where they were trying to stay up all night was just ridiculous. Air Force! Trying to think, when did I really stop watching Nickelodeon for cartoons and switch over to Cartoon Network? It was definitely before Cartoon Network Studios and the impressive decline of all of the cartoons. But it was after they stopped showing Cartoon Planet, and it was before Adult Swim. Hell, if you want me to watch your TV channel, play Tom and Jerry cartoons. It all comes back to that. That's how people at work can tell that I was in the break room. Like, oh, Tom and Jerry is on. Yeah, he was up here. Anyways. I did a thing. And I came in 3rd place. But yes, we did it. We managed to beat a video game twice in one night. As well as wrapping up my part of the Pokemon playthrough that Ponk and I were doing. So that's good. I pretty much just let the legendary birds carry me. At least through that last fight. That's how you do it. But yeah, thanks again to Ponk for hanging out earlier, doing Pokemon stuff. And of course, a big thank you to Insane Firebat and Psycho for the SRL SM races. Always a lot of fun. And for everybody else, thanks for stopping by, thanks for hanging out, thanks for watching. I will catch you next time. We love doing it. That's right. Alright, have a good one, everybody. See ya!